In this video, we are talking about Ecolux 70 low-E window film, and right now I am on the roof of one of the Manhattan buildings. The purpose of our visit and our video today is going to be this glass cube over here. This is a single half-inch glass. It's a cube that goes down into the apartment, and the customer contacted us in order to try to insulate this glass, just because a lot of cold air gets inside as it's on the roof. All the cold air goes down and they really feel those cold spots in their apartment. So we offered Ecolux 70 to install on it, and right now guys are doing the installation and preparation. So the main issue with installation, it would be a really nice and cool project, but there's a certain difficulty involved in installation of the window film. As you can see, this is frameless cube, glass cube, and all the glass holds on these type of hangers. And these hangers, they drilled through the glass and just holding it in place, right? So the Ecolux 70 is supposed to be installed from the interior, and there's no way for us to install the film behind these holders without removing them. Honestly, we don't specialize in removing things like that. I'm trying to avoid removing any type of mechanism that we're not experts in. So we offered to the customer to do this type of installation of the film, and we will just be cutting through the small seam in the area so we could install this window film without removing every individual holder on the glass. Okay, and here we do a preparation. We installed our film handler and a ladder, and this is hallway. Honestly, I just spoke with the guys. There's no other place in the apartment to install this, so we installed this in the hallway. See, there's an elevator here, and that's probably the best place to set up our equipment. If it would be a summertime, we would do it up on the roof, but right now, unfortunately, there's a lot of snow and it's very cold outside. Okay, so these two panels, they already installed. So as you can see, we have the Ecolux 70 on the top. We can clearly see the small thin line over here in this section, because we needed to cut off the circle and cut it through so we could fit behind these holders here. And the other part, yeah, this needs to be touched up. And this is still fresh film, yesterday installed, still drying. And on the exterior, you can compare exterior view, because this panel, it's not installed and it doesn't have a film yet. So there's certain issues with this particular panel. It has a lot of scratches. There's some welding damage when the sparks hit the glass. So we cleaned it as much as we could, but anyway, the small particles will appear on the film. Spoke with the client, we explained everything. He said it's fine, it is what it is. There's nothing can be done. The glass is damaged. Nothing we can do. So yeah, and the guys, it's a very tight space over there. You see, it's a very small space, and the guys are trying to do as much as they can. And as I mentioned before, we couldn't put the film handler on this terrace just because there's still a snow and it's still cold. It's about 38, maybe 40 degrees right now outside, and plus the wind makes the work even harder. So that's technically our project for today. And keep watching, like and subscribe, comment if you have any questions about the film. Before we install window film, we are bringing our piece of window film to the exterior in order to pre-cut the film before installation. We want all these circles to be perfectly matched, and the only way to do it is to kind of copy the pattern of the window on the exterior side, similar to what guys who do window tinting for the cars, they pre-cut it on the exterior, then perfectly cut window film install on the inside. That's what we plan to do in here, and that's what the guys already did. It's a little bit hard to cut off those circles, but the funny part, I got some circle cutting tools from my kids' play I don't know, a batch play thing. And I give it to my guy. I said, listen, try this. It's gotta be good for the job that we are doing. I also ordered some tools to cut the precise circle on Amazon. I'm gonna leave the link below, but that thing did not get here yet, and we may be using it only next week. All right, it should be delivered today. So far we are doing the job as we can and with tools that we have. Circles, they have to be perfect, but just a little bit more time it's gonna take for us. Okay, show me the tool. Okay, so you see, I took it from my kid's toolkit for making like a badge. Like if you want to have a badge, you can print something on the paper, then cut the circle and put it into the badge. And that's the thing that we're using. It has a sharp blade over here, and I'm pretty sure we can just replace it from the standard knife. And our circle, it's not. Is it matching? It's not matching. It's not matching, but it's close. But we can adjust it. We can adjust our knife as we need to. Okay, so let's see how Roman is gonna do it. So you see, this is how the perfect circle done. Of course, that's not an ideal tool, but in this case, it's better tool like this than to cut it out with a simple knife. Sometimes it's just not gonna be a good idea. All right, so we're moving slowly and trying to do as precise circles as we can. And after Roman will cut off the circles, he's gonna make the cut-off line, so we could fit the film behind those glass holders. So you see this panel, it's installed with Ecolux. You see it has a little bit yellowish color, and this is gonna be a clear panel. The top two also installed, right? Yeah. And the top two is also installed. We're still gonna have, I'm sure we're gonna have a lot of struggle with the roof. And if guys will take any videos for me, I will post it here. But so far, you got the idea of the installation on this project. Okay, so while guys are pre-cutting the film, let's go over the specs of Ecolux 70 so we could understand why Ecolux 70 is such a powerful film and which option you need to consider when choosing a right low-E window film for your glass.
This is the boring part of this video, but keep watching, like and comment to let YouTube push this video to the bigger audience. Later I will still show you some of the installation process and finished product, including final result with edge seal. We are looking at how Ecolux 70 low-E film improves the performance of the single pane half-inch clear glass. A standard half-inch clear glass has high emissivity around 0.80-0.90, high U factor is around 0.80, which is high and poorly insulated, high solar heat gain, minimal UV protection. This type of glass allows heat to move freely, heat escapes easily, and in summer, solar heat comes straight in. When we apply Ecolux 70 window film to the interior surface, we fundamentally change how the glass behaves. The key updates is emissivity improvement, drops from 0.90 to 0.09 after window film installation. The lower the emissivity, the better glass is insulated. We are converting the glass from high emissivity surface into low emissivity surface. What that does? Reflects interior radiation heat back into the space, reduce heat loss through radiation. This is the biggest performance update. Let's check into the U factor. U factor improvement shows how good the surface is insulated. Because the radiation heat transfer is reduced, U factor improves by about 40%. Even though it is still single pane glass, it now performs much closer to an insulated system. Keep watching and I will demonstrate it on the thermal image camera. What is the impact after Ecolux 70 installation? Less heat loss in winter, lower energy consumption, improved comfort near the glass, some solar heat reduction. Ecolux 70 also improves solar performance, rejects about 50% of solar energy. It reflects a portion of the sun infrared heat, reducing overheating inside. Visible light transmission. Ecolux 70 maintain about 68% visible light. You still get natural daylight without heavily tinting the glass. As for UV rejection is blocked by 99%. This protects interior, flooring, furniture and finishes from fading and damage. In this case, by applying Ecolux 70 Low E, we are transforming basic half-inch clear glass into high-performance Low E surface, reducing heat loss, improving insulation, lowering solar heat gain, and adding UV protection, all without replacing the glass.
Since the railing was in the way, so guys did not finish pre-cutting that corner on the right side, and they're gonna remove the film, relocate it, and pre-cut it. You gotta be careful so you will not crease the film. They're doing it slow, because the film, technically, water is holding it close to the glass. All right, now they're gonna match the film to another circle, and here Roman will finish in the same spot where he started. He's just gonna finish it in a different place, because in the corner over there, it was really hard to make that circle. Okay, now it's time to install it. Okay, so guys, pre-cut the film. They removed it from this piece of glass on the exterior, and now they are bringing it inside. Let's see the installation process. Okay guys, so I purchased this cutter for the holes, for the round holes. It comes with a special, I don't know, this is probably like a guide to see how big a diameter of the hole, and this is a device like this. I'm gonna leave in the description. And the panel is really close to the frame, and there's some water bubble developed. So Roman is trying to fix it, squeeze out the water. So this framing is close to the frame, and we couldn't do it in one piece. So all these small pieces needed to be installed separately on the top and here on the side as well. So all these panels are done already. So they still need to do roof and 6 more panels. Okay, so guys are preparing to install the platform in here. So they put some protection. And we're using this extension platforms. It's a very useful tool. That's it. Now we have a platform, and it's easy and safe to access this area. Okay, so while guys preparing to start today's day, I'm gonna tell you about one little thing that I purchased especially for this project, because I want to give you some kind of a proof, and so you could visually see how good is the Ecolux 70 window film and how the thermal insulation works. This little thing will be connected to my phone, and I will show you how big is the difference between tinted and untinted panel, which is gonna tell us how good is the thermal insulation, like how much better it's on the tinted window with Ecolux versus untinted. Okay guys, so Flare thermal image camera, I will add the Amazon link for you, and if you have a similar situation and or you would like to check the cold spots and warm spots inside your home, this thing is ideal. It's about $130 or $50. I'm gonna have to double check it, but it does work, and it's showing pretty accurate measuring of the cold spots in your home. So you can scan entire home and see what kind of improvements and in which areas you need to do, and make sure you checked your windows. And in case you are in New York City or surrounding area and you need window installation with window film, give us a call and we will be happy to help you. Okay, so I'm using this Flare infrared image camera, thermal camera, and I just want to go over this glass cube and see how big is the difference between tinted and untinted glass. So the redder or yellowish the image, the warmer it is, and the bluish the image, the colder it is. All right, so let's check the windows. We have, these are the tinted panels. Let's go inside and we're gonna see the difference. Okay, so here we can see the difference before and after window film installation. So on the left side we have two panels installed with Ecolux 70 Low E from SolarGuard, and on the right side we have untinted panels. So this project is about the window insulation. We have a 1/2 inch clear glass cube, and the customer was looking for improving its glass insulation capabilities, and this is what we did. And now you can see clearly how good the Ecolux 70 and the difference before and after. Wow, it's a bit different, guys. Okay guys, so I hope you like this video. If you have any question, leave it down in the comment. We will definitely reply on it. And if you like the tools or anything that we're using here, I always leave the link for my Amazon account, and you can buy it directly from there. Sometimes there's a good promotions there. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.